Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to the 13th day of your English class, and today we will be discussing Unit 2 of Grade 5. But before that, tell me, how many of you actually lit candles on 5th April at 9 p.m. for 9 minutes? I know. Your answer is, ma'am, we all did it together. This shows the unity of we Indians and the teamwork of we Indians to fight against this COVID-19 pandemic. So this is what our today's lesson is all about. That is Unit 2. That is Unit 2, a poem, that is Teamwork by Jen Negro. Before beginning, let's to have the mind map of the poem, or better to say, let's to have what do we mean by the teamwork. Teamwork means to work together to achieve or share the joy of success. It is doing the task or performing the task together instead of doing it alone. It makes our dream work true, and it is a combined effort of a group on a common goal. Now let's sing the poem together. But before that, let I tell you that this poem is divided into 3 stanzas. Now what is a stanza? Let's to see. So here we have stanza number 1, stanza number 2 and stanza number 3. So this poem is divided into 3 stanzas. Now let's sing it together. Teamwork, teamwork, together we can make our dream work. Then we will share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. We are the parts that make up the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when a you and a me becomes an us. Now let's see the explanation of this poem, stanza wise. So in stanza number 1, the poet says that teamwork makes our task easy, and we can bring our dreams come true by working together. And together only we can share the joy of achieving something. In stanza number 2, the poet has mentioned 2 games. And what are that? That is basketball and relay race. So let me underline for you. So what are those 2? This is basketball and the relay race. Through which he says that it's fun to put the ball through the ring, but we can't shoot it if there is no one to pass it on. Or we can't win the game if we don't have the team spirit. So for that, the poet has stressed the importance of teamwork through these 2 games. And in the last stanza, the poet talks about the unity. The poet talks that the unity is a strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, like when you or a me becomes an us, that is, when we work together, then we can make an impossible task possible. So this is what the poem is all about. Now let's discuss the difficult words from the poem. Number 1, we have teamwork, which means combined effort of a group, that we already have discussed. passes, which means to move onwards. Relay race. It is a race between teams of which each person does part of the distance, as you can see in the picture carefully. And the last we have is baton, short tube or stick carried in relay race. As you can see here in the picture, let me point it out for you. Here in the picture you can see this is called the man which he is holding the stick in his hand is called the baton. Now let's discuss the rhyme scheme of the poem. But before that, let's understand what do we mean by rhyme scheme. I hope you all are acquainted with rhyming words. For example, if I ask, what is the rhyming word for the word doll? So it may be call, ball, tall. So these are the different rhyming words. Similarly, if I ask you the rhyming word for let's say sky, what would be? So we have high, H-I-G-H, we have then cry, then we have shy, and so on. So these are called the rhyming words. But let's see what do we mean by rhyme scheme. So rhyming scheme is actually a pattern in which the rhymed line endings are arranged in a poem. Let's to clear my word for you all. As we can see, the very first line of the poem, this line ends with the word S-T-A-R star. So if we see twinkle twinkle little star, so it ends with the word star. So let's to find out, do we have any word which is rhyming with the word star? Let's to check the next line of the poem. How I wonder what you are. So if I ask you, are this star and A-R-E-R, these two rhyme together? So your answer is yes, definitely they are rhyming together. So for that we will mark it the alphabet, that is A, because star is rhyming with the word R. So this would also be marked as A. So we will have A and A. Why A and A we have given it? Because the ending line here is the word star, and this star is rhyming with the word R in the second ending line. Now let's see whether high is rhyming with star or R or not. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. So if I ask, do you get the rhyming word here with R? Are these two rhyming together? A-R-E-R and H-I-G-H high? So the answer is no, they are not at all rhyming together. So if I ask, are H-I-G-H high and S-K-Y sky are rhyming together? So yes, they are rhyming together. So it would be marked as B. Why? Because high is not rhyming with the word R. So it would be termed as B. Now high is definitely rhyming with the word sky. So again it would also be marked as B. So what is the rhyme scheme? A-A-B-B. So this is what the rhyme scheme. And what about the last two lines? Let's see. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So we can see here that these two lines are repeated at the end again. So as we have already marked it as A and A, so it would be similarly same, that is A and A. So this is what called the rhyme scheme. Now let's see the rhyme scheme in the poem that we have just discussed here. So here in the poem, let's find out the rhyme scheme. So again we will do the same. We will see the last word in the line first. Teamwork, teamwork. So here teamwork is the word, and in the second line, together we can make our dream work. So here teamwork and dream work both are rhyming together. Are they rhyming or not? Yes, they are rhyming. So it would be marked as A, and again this would also be marked as A. Why? Because these two words are rhyming together. Now let's see whether done are rhyming with the word work or not. So let's begin. Teamwork, teamwork, together we can make our dream work. Then we will share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. So if I ask, are the word work, W-O-R-K, and D-O-N-E done rhyming together? So the answer is no, they are not at all rhyming together. But if I ask, are D-O-N-E done and E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E-one, done and everyone, they rhyming together? Yes, they are rhyming together. So it would be marked as B, and again it would be B. So what is the rhyming scheme here? Here we find A, A, B, B. Similarly, you have to find for stanza 2 and stanza 3. So this is your task that you have to find it out. Okay. And do let me know in the comment below. So for this, I would request you all to get ready with your pen or pencil and a notebook so that you can jot down this question in your notebook and try to solve the answer. And for that you will be given how many? 10 seconds. So I hope you all are ready. So here the question is, complete the following. So what we have to complete? We have to actually complete the poem that we have just learned. Teamwork shares the joy of dash. Then we have number 2. We have got our eye on a dash. Dash means you have to fill up over here. Number 3, sometimes it can be a dash that you have to fill up. And number 4, when a you and a me becomes dash. So your time starts now. Time up. So I hope you all are ready with your answer. So now let's see the answers, what it would be. But before that, let I tell you all, those who have done it correctly, very good. And those somehow are not able to, don't worry, you just need to pay a little more attention. So let's see. Teamwork shares the joy of what? It shares the joy of what we have done. So here it would be teamwork shares the joy of what we have done. We have got our eyes on a common goal. Very good. Sometimes it can be a big plus. Very good. When a you and a me becomes an us. Very good. So I hope every one of you have almost done it correctly, isn't it? Thank you everyone. Please check the link in the description box for home assignment.